How can I help myself to reduce my temptation when I am in quarantine? I figured out how to use 6 ways to resist my temptation. During quarantine, from time to time, I get challenged to do things I don't want to do. Whether I was stressed to eat an unhealthy meal, or to avoid a workout plan, or to do something else that was bad for my health, I was dealing with temptation every day. Therefore, I have learned how to reduce my temptation to live a healthy life. In my opinion, I will take my time to look at the following 6 ways to resist my temptation. I clarify what I need. What are my health needs? What should I do to achieve my desired health? If I really want to reduce my temptation, I have to stop my needs. It will be easy for me to lose my sight, and I will be tempted without identifying the tools I need. Therefore, I have to make sure that I cut the items I need. 2. I try to focus on my needs many times. My temptations that I deal with often satisfy me, and it is within my power. So, I'm destroying them. It might be a daunting task. However, there is one thing that I can do to reduce my temptation to focus on what I really need to do. My mindset will start to play a key role in this. I only think about my needs and I take my mind off from the things that tempt me. 3. I always compute my negatives and positives. In some of my cases, my temptation to avoid it is very appealing to me, but it affects me, and the only thing I can do is to stop myself from suffering. So before I fall into my temptation to eat unintentionally, or I go to bed late every time, or I do something else that could be harmful to my health, I try to compare the negatives and positives of my actions. 4. I want to get out of my damaged thought. My self-defeating thoughts are the ones that come to my mind and tell me negative things about myself. My thoughts tell me how I failed to do certain things at my own time. My thoughts make me think I cannot keep up with the healthy actions I take. Consequently, it will tell me not to waste my time anymore and to tempt me. To resist my temptation, I often identify with my fragile thoughts and I see myself as a strong person. I feel like I have become a successful person who can cope with all my temptations. It motivates me to resist all my temptations. 5. I want to identify my triggers to prevent them. As I deal with my thoughts, I identify the things that tempt me to do things I should not do, and it is just as vital for me. In addition, I avoid these things. By escaping these factors, I will pay less attention to them. Therefore, it will be easier for me to resist my temptation. In fact, I may not be tempted in any way. 6. I find healthy options for my temptation. What are the things I am tempted to do? I identify them, and I look for my healthy options that I can use to replace them. For example, if I have a temptation to drink carbonated drinks that can affect my health, it may be difficult to resist my temptation without any other option. So, I was thinking of filling my juice, green tea, coconut water with nutrients, and I was eating some other healthy drinks by putting out my purpose for the unhealthy ones.